Hello everyone, just a quick video just updating what's been going on with me. The last few months have been incredibly challenging and great learning experience, and I've definitely found a lot of capacity for growth. In you know so As a consequence, I've decided to halt the videos for a while as I let everything integrate. And I've come back with an urge to make more videos and also to remake some of my older videos, make them more professional, more presentable, and just learning about business and how that's being run. Just market my videos online and reach a wider audience. So just keep an eye out for that, and so apologies if I haven't been keeping videos as frequent as I had suggested there would be. I also wanted to make a quick comment on these two comments that is up on one of the Amber Lupton videos here. The specific video is the fourth one out of the 5 videos from that mastery series, and I wanted to just call these two comments out, and instead of just commenting on them, after all they were posted up 3 years ago, I wanted to speak about what they reflect about the men who write these kind of comments, the men who vote up, thumbs up for these comments, and what it reflects, uh, you know, how it reflects us as men today. I look at the first one here. So, just looking at, just saying, I'm glad someone pointed that out, blah, blah, blah. So, I won't point out the context of this comment, but he does say in video 5, she says you can't make a woman explain herself verbally because supposedly that moves her out of her feminine. In other words, a vagina gives you a carte blanche to be self-centered and manipulative. What a load of bullshit. Okay, this is blatant misogyny, just blatant misogyny here. Which, I was tempted to delete this comment, but I'll leave it in there just so that we can just have a look, that, just to acknowledge that it's there. It's better off just to leave it in. And what I want to point out is that, this thing here, self-centered, manipulative, it's not being self-centered and manipulative, guys. This is the way a woman communicates when she wants to communicate in a way that makes her feel like a woman. That's it. If you watch these videos, if you imagine the way that Amber acts and the way that she expresses her sexuality and femininity through her body, the way she holds herself, it's a very, very very, very strong feminine sexuality that's flowing through her. At least that's what I see in her, and I would definitely fuck her brains out if I had the chance. Well, to acknowledge this in her, you have to build up your own sexuality that mirrors, the sexuality in yourself as a man, so that it vibrates with her. This is actually quite a rare thing, and it's something that I've been trying to master in myself. I don't always get it right. Sometimes I feel a bit lower energy, but when I'm on, I can sense this, and communicating with her and with a woman is a lot easier. The reason why a woman cannot express things in words is because it gets her into her head and out of her body. And to feel like a woman has to stay in her body. She has to feel this stuff flowing through her. Why a comment like this pushes buttons and generates comments like this and gets a lot of thumbs up is because she is saying that that a man needs to develop his masculinity so that it is rock solid. But then there is another step that men usually don't want to acknowledge, is that he has to take a step back and go deep inside, because there is a mustard seed of the opposite. There is actually a mustard seed of the feminine in him, and that allows him to have compassion for other people. A woman has a mustered state of the masculine inside of her, and when she's in touch with that, she is able to be, feisty and fiery inside of her, and very sexualized. That is, I believe, a natural state of sexuality in humans, in men and women. When you're able to kind of come back and have compassion for other people, you'll be able to sense things in a woman intuitively. That's is in a nutshell why we have become kind of feminized as a cultural thing, because we've actually got it back to front. Instead of expressing our masculinity first, we've expressed kind of been encouraged to express our femininity first, and a whole lot of bullshit has come out of it. It's kind of a fucked up situation we have, largely because just the way our culture is arranged. But I could talk about this for a long time. But the essence is, don't let this thing threaten you guys. You have to go inside and find a spot of compassion to understand what the fuck this woman is talking about. Once you do this, it's just a whole different ball game. Oh God, I understand exactly what the guy was asking. There are some women who are just not confident in that area, and can't handle when a guy has done a sense of humor, has that sense of humor. There are plenty of other women who can handle it. So her whole theory of you can't treat her like a man is just bullshit. That's basically a cop-out answer of making men act the way that she wants, not making women conform at all. That's just not true, guys. If you fuck around with a woman's head, there's a difference between busting her balls and kind of like overdoing it and being a challenge. Women love to be challenged, we know this, but there is a point where she needs to feel fucking loved, and that is a real flip of the switch. If you mess around with her and challenge her and bust her balls, and kind of do that thing too much, it's hard to explain, but in her body she will feel put down, and that's not what you want. There is a point when you have to be a man for her, be present with her, and this is the point when she is extremely vulnerable. It's very often when you're intimate with her, and in that moment you have to praise the fuck out of her. This moment doesn't have to be intimate. It's when you are present with her and she opens to you. In that moment, you have to tell her exactly how beautiful she is. Now, this is not being a wuss. This is not a cop-out. This is when she begins to open up to you. It's a very beautiful little moment where she becomes vulnerable, and if she does this, she'll fall in love with you guys. If you continue to kind of joke around and kind of bust her balls and kind of mess around with her, she might play with you a while. It creates tension in the relationship, but what it also does is she'll start to close up with you if you do it for too long, and that's not a good thing. There is a moment when a woman wants to feel that you're with her and you understand how fucking beautiful she is. If you tell her this before she opens up, yes, that is when she'll feel kind of, this is a bit too soon, this is a bit too much. Wait for that moment of openness and tell her this, guys. That's really important. How long has this video been going? Might have been rambling on a bit, but yeah, just give you an update, and I just wanted to bring this up and just put it out in the open, because flicking through some of my older videos and seeing these comments there and how much support they've been getting, it kind of bothers me. It's not what I want these videos to really represent. But otherwise, guys, all the best for you. Have a fucking awesome Christmas, and I'll get back to you in 2012. Bye bye.